The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Golden Bears offense takes the field. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Pitt right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Caught near the sticks. It's Gresham. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now on 3rd down after that run. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field, finding themselves down 7-0. There he goes! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Harris back to pass. Avoids pressure. Gets the first himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Trucks through the defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Hands it off on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the counter. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears! 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by a field goal over Indiana. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. To the air, it's Nickel. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's got his man across the middle. Pulled down for the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Leaves it with the running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Pitt pushing the pace.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Got it in the middle. It's Gresham. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room, it's Peoples. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
He'll pull it on the read. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Dropping back, it's Nickel. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. From the gun, the ground game. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Pitt right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Nickel. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Spins away. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. To the air on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Caught over the middle, it's Riley. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Golden Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. It's a fumble on the play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Never a doubt they lead the offense on the field, 4th and short from the 48. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's nickel. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? 3rd, it's a passing situation. The defense knows that they do a great job in coverage, but this guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes and speed and elusiveness, things he can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the first down and keep the offense on the field.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room, it's Turner. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Golden Bears backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Harris will throw. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Taylor. Ripping through the defense. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. They go to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Harris back to pass. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll try it again. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Harris will throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the direct snap, it's Peoples. Nice move to keep running. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's nickel. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The kick is on its way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Yukon Huskies, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. From inside the 10, here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the top.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to throw, it's nickel. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Pitt pushing the pace.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Muscling ahead on third and short. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grab behind the line. It's Gresham. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Panthers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UConn's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Scanning the field, it's Price. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Pulls it in. It's Gresham. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Nickel. Rushes on him. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Pitt.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to fire. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Fareed. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. On the run, it's Jackson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. UConn quick to the line. Dropping back, it's Price. Fires left. Complete downfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Huskies have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Huskies. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Iowa has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since the great Hawkeye wave, but this has been a nip and tuck affair in Iowa City. They're up by 7 over USC.
Give to the back.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. UConn going back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Price. That's caught. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. UConn quick to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's got him. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Oh, what a
continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. Looking for blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Price. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's got him this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. UConn will have to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Price. Here's the pressure. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rigby. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Still on his feet. UConn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The UConn offense goes back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Price. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Gresham. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll go to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Panthers in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for room. It's Gage.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
UConn will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Wants to throw. It's nickel. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. Turning it on! They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Well, they keep it on the ground. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly to the tight end.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's Gage. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Huskies want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It'll be a draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Panthers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield, it's Nickel. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Inside the 35. There he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the route is on. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Yeah, Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UConn going back to work on offense. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UConn offense goes back to work. The screen, and watch out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Price. Wiggles free. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll give it another shot on